Have you ever gazed into the reflection, and have you ever thought about whether anyone else still discovers you? Appealing as time passes, it's completely normal to wonder about your appearance, still catch attention, or if the allure you once held is still as powerful as it once was. But here's something you might find interesting. Not recognize the potential you truly possess. More appealing than you realize. Attractiveness goes beyond just vibrant characteristics or a complete mane. There's a profound layer, something that expands over time. Insight and knowledge, the manner individuals respond to you in the manner they interact with you, and even the nuanced cues they convey a powerful message about how they recognize your existence is evident. Clear indicators that show you're a attractive, mature gentleman regardless of your opinion. Check it out for yourself. In this video, we're exploring 7 indicators that reveal you still possess a captivating allure. These go beyond mere looks. However, the overall presence that creates. Individuals are instinctively attracted to your presence, regardless of the circumstances. It's all about how you present yourself, the manner in which how people react when you enter space, or even the praise you get, without understanding their importance. These indicators show deeper insights than you realize. You may want to stick around until the very end. You may find that the many aspects of yourself that you might not notice are precisely what sets you apart. You might discover that self-assurance and confidence and a polished aesthetic are in progress, in your favor more than you ever imagined. And who knows, by the time we wrap this up, you could discover a fresh perspective on yourself. Before we dive in, if you haven't already, I highly suggest hitting that subscribe button and hit the notification icon so you stay updated. If you like this video, check out more content. Drop a 1 in the comments if you're not a fan, drop a 0 in the comments to inform me so I can improve. Let's dive into some exciting content right away. Firstly, you frequently receive inquiries for guidance or support. One of the most powerful signs that women are attracted to you, appealing, even if you don't see it yourself, is the frequency with which they reach out to you for tips and insights or even laid-back suggestions. Assistance, it may not appear to be a straightforward indication of physical appeal, yet it expresses a lot about how others, as you age, how you are seen by others changes. Insights, knowledge, and a composed presence establish. You stand out, and people notice that you have experienced the highs and lows of life, and that you embody a feeling of reliability. That's both comforting and intriguing. Females, in general, have an innate attraction to individuals who display self-assurance, trustworthiness, and emotional awareness, all of which are frequently showcased in how people are drawn to you for. Consider the insight and support. Instances when you've been contacted, whether by a young individual seeking guidance for their professional journey, a friend looking for insights on an individual issue, or even an unfamiliar person. Seeking guidance in these instances may appear typical, yet they emphasize something significant that others perceive you as an individual deserving of attention. That feeling of reliability and subtle resilience is intriguingly appealing, even if it doesn't always arrive as straightforward. Flattery suits a guy like Richard, 67. For instance, he never viewed himself especially attractive, yet he observed something captivating, whether it's social meetups, professional events, or just laid-back hangouts. During outings, individuals instinctively gravitated towards him. Younger individuals would request his insights on navigating connections with women, would stay a bit more time in discussion, inquiring about his insights and perspectives. It wasn't. He made his presence felt without hesitation, helped individuals feel comfortable in that way. Reliability goes beyond mere indication of insight, is a hallmark of profound authenticity. Attract a person who presents himself with calm assurance that remains unfazed by the necessity to demonstrate something. Frequently turns into the someone that people are drawn to and enjoy being with, a type of allure that transcends. It's all about the vibe you bring into a space and ensure there's no confusion. Women pay attention when younger men are around, could still be navigating through this stage of life. Whether seeking the spotlight and older, a person radiating confidence effortlessly, making an effort can be noticeable, especially for a woman. Not directly express my feelings for you. Appealing, but only if she appreciates your perspective, values your perspective, and takes pleasure in connecting with you in a significant dialogue that resonates more than. If you've observed that individuals often look for you, even in relaxed situations, settings interpret that as a signal you provide, bringing something unique that others appreciate. You might not be aware, but it's truly captivating. The aura you exude is captivating in ways you haven't thought of before. Number 2, you get praised for your style and grooming. For a man who values his appearance, his presence is always noticeable regardless. No matter his age, if people regularly enhance your style choices, personal care, or even the way you present yourself, that's a clear indication of yourself. You're making a lasting impact. May appear to be a minor aspect, yet in these comments frequently uncover a lot greater than mere gratitude for a sharp. The attire they convey that others interpret. You become more appealing as men age. Cultivate a unique approach that showcases assurance and expertise. Self-respect, a perfectly tailored blazer, shiny footwear, and a well-groomed beard, or even just a signature fragrance. These little, however, impactful decisions reveal much to the world. That you value how you present yourself. And ladies, pay attention to this. Consider how frequently you come across. That color really stands out on. I really love your haircut. Always appear so well coordinated. These aren't. They're simply kind words of appreciation. Signs that individuals observe your an aura that reflects your unique flair, boosts your attractiveness, and that you remain presented in a manner that resonates with others. For instance, Robert, at the age of 68, didn't really focus on his appearance, but I began to observe something intriguing. Regardless of whether he was at a family gathering or just out running errands, as women do, frequently provide feedback on his outfit selections or how polished his appearance was initially. He dismissed it, believing they were simply being courteous, but eventually he came to understand that these comments weren't spontaneous. They were an immediate reaction to the manner in which he showcased himself and beyond. Crucially, they served as a mirror of how others perceived him as polished and self-assured. An appealing aesthetic isn't about conforming. The newest trends revolve around understanding what suits you and pairing it with. Self-assurance is a person who invests the effort to look sharp and focus on his. Taking care of oneself demonstrates self-worth, and that degree of dedication and focus remains significant even if you overlook it. Listen to genuine praise and focus on it. The way individuals respond upon encountering you. Do they give it another glance? Do they appear to bring some energy when you walk into a space? Do they react favorably when you shake their hand or stand beside them? These subtle hints reveal a great deal about what others think. Seeing your appeal isn't solely regarding possessing youthful characteristics. It's considering how you showcase your persona. If you value how you present yourself, if you make sure to put in the effort to present yourself at your best, and if you observe individuals reacting to that, put in the effort and see it as a signal that you're evolving. Pays attention more than you think. If you're still enjoying this video and discovering, I'd love to hear your thoughts on these insights, so please share your comments. Please indicate your response by selecting the second option below. All right, let's continue with number 3. Women maintain eye contact with you for an extended period. Common appeal is frequently conveyed in methods that don't involve verbal communication. One of the clearest indicators that you belong to an attractive older gentleman is what women prefer. Check this out. If you've ever seen a woman holding your gaze slightly more extended than needed, That's not by chance or persistent. A quick look can frequently indicate an unspoken message of fascination, intrigue, or genuine engagement. Women, particularly those who possess a natural flair. Those who are reserved may not always show their interest by using clear language or impactful gestures. Rather, they convey their messages through nuanced, nonverbal communication is incredibly influential. Maintaining extended eye contact isn't. Regarding a relaxed look or a courteous. Recognition happens when her gaze settles on you just a bit longer than usual, as though she's pausing to reflect. There's something about you that intrigues her. Hey, take a moment to reflect on the most recent time this happened. Occurred to you, perhaps it was in a dining establishment, a cafe, or even during strolling through the park, you observe someone glancing your way and then swiftly turning away, looking away briefly only to come back to them. Moments later, that hesitation fades away. Short moment of stillness before diverting attention. It's a common reaction when someone discovers someone intriguing yet doesn't want to make it too apparent for. Picture a guy like Charles, who's 72 and hasn't really considered. He considers himself quite appealing. Expected that at his age, women wouldn't pay attention to him like they did before, but one, spending a peaceful afternoon in a bookstore, he noticed a younger woman gazing at him from the other side of the space. Initially, he believed it was insignificant, but when he shifted to a different area and noticed it, once more, she looked at him, maintaining her stare, for just a moment too long, then grinned softly before returning to her book. What Charles failed to see was that his composed demeanor and the way he carries himself. He exuded a calm assurance, had left a mark she hadn't. Gazing out of curiosity, she was curious, and that's something numerous. Older men often overlook that women, no matter the circumstances. Of age value a man who carries. A person who carries himself with assurance, unlike someone who does not. Eager for recognition, but in an authentic way. Guides it through your actions, the manner in which you stand, and the way you glance back at. Someone needs to share something regarding. If women appear to maintain eye contact, staying with you for just a moment more than anticipated, that's a clear indication that they discover something about you intriguing. It could be the sparkle in your eyes, or the style of your outfit, or just the manner in which you radiate calm confidence. Guarantee that the next time you spot a woman is gazing at you, take your time. To overlook it could be intentional. This could very well be the most obvious indication. Yet you are much more appealing than. You acknowledge your achievements. For number 4, women are naturally drawn to you. One of the most evident indicators that you belong to an attractive older gentleman is how individuals seem to gravitate towards you effortlessly. It's not always about having a perfect physique, defined jawline, or maintaining a fresh look. There's a deeper layer to this. Folks are inherently drawn to self-assurance, confidence in a presence of knowledge, and you could be showcasing those traits even more than you might think. Consider the moments you've entered a space and sensed a slight change in vibe. Perhaps individuals are noticing, typically in your direction. Maybe discussions appear to unfold effortlessly. When you're nearby, things become effortless. That individuals, particularly women, find enjoyable. Chatting with you, whether it's at a coffee shop, a family get-together, or just a laid-back engagement at the grocery store. They lean in when you speak. It captures their attention, your narratives, and they appear truly curious about your thoughts on this. Occurs when a charming guy is not simply an individual with a defined jawline or a complete mane of hair. It's an individual who exude a calme assurance. There's a calmness in your presence, a relaxed vibe that resonates with everyone. Cozy, and that sort of appeal never diminishes with time. For consider a moment when a woman, regardless of her age or proximity to your age, appear to maintain eye contact a bit longer than typical, or perhaps she discovered a motivation to prolong the discussion, inquiring about share your insights or your experiences. It's understated, yet it conveys a message to women in. Some are attracted to guys who create. Make them comfortable for those who tune in and who radiate a sense of ease. The calm confidence that younger men frequently. It's important to mention that when you possess a charisma that inspires trust in others, the more they value your insights, the more they appreciate it. Being in your presence, and they appreciate your business. If you've ever had someone mention they feel at ease sharing, it's your choice, even if they hardly know you. That's an indication that you're radiating and captivating vibe. When all is said and done, appeal isn't solely focused on your appearance and reflecting on the emotions of others. Have you realized that individuals are drawn to your presence? That's not just a coincidence, it's an expression of the charm you possess. Regardless of your perspective, if you are still enjoying this video and discovering, I'd love to hear your thoughts on these insights, so please share your comments. Please indicate number 4 below to inform me. All right, let's continue with number 5. Maintain a calm and assured demeanor. The most appealing qualities in someone more mature. It's not about appearances at all. Considering your presence as you navigate through life. With a calm and easygoing assurance, individuals, they take notice and feel attracted to it, unlike younger individuals who might still be navigating. An older man who is expressing himself, confident in his own identity, radiates a genuine confidence that radiates authenticity. It's not about being the most vocal individual in the space or attempting to demonstrate anything to everyone. It's about taking care of yourself with a feeling of confidence in your identity, what you believe in, and lacking anything to demonstrate. That level of self-assurance draws people in. Consider the moments you've stepped into. The atmosphere changed as I entered the space, not due to your insistence, but just due to how you handled. Perhaps individuals instinctively create room for you in discussions. Perhaps females find it easy to be at ease in your presence, connecting with you effortlessly. That's because genuine self-assurance places. It creates a sense of comfort and security for everyone, captivated and admired simultaneously. Someone like George 74, he's quite understated. He remains authentic and genuine, and yet individuals consistently appear to be attracted to him when he enters. Everyone pays attention. In the space, there's a natural sense of command concerning him, not the type that insists. Engagement that draws you in. Acknowledge the importance of women. It's essential. It's about achieving physical perfection, feeling of tranquility and safety he offers. Simply by being true to himself, there's a purpose. The allure of a calm demeanor. In a realm where countless individuals are nervous, unsure, and always searching. Acknowledgement of a person who is genuinely comfortable. He stands out on his own, without needing anything else. To fill every moment of quiet with expression, he doesn't require validation. He just exists in a manner that demands stillness, admiration, and a sense of confidence. Doesn't escape the attention of women. They value a man who remains unaffected by the looking to take charge of a discussion, but who isn't hesitant to express their thoughts when it is important for a man to have a strong posture, yet flexible, with a sincere smile that truly resonates. Always natural, and whose mere existence creates a sense of security. So, if have you ever thought about why individuals appear to be inherently attracted to you? Why women find it easy to feel at ease in the importance of your presence, or the reasons for not needing it? Putting in excessive effort to gain admiration is genuine confidence is unavoidable, and that alone is among the most appealing traits a man can have. Number 6, you receive gentle praises regarding your appearance. The appeal of one's state is not solely concerning a vibrant appearance or a complete crown of hair, is also about how well you care for it. Take care of yourself, and the way that you put in effort demonstrates whether individuals, particularly women, possess. Have you ever received feedback about your posture, vibrancy, or even shared light-hearted comments about how fit or strong you appear? That's a obvious indication that you're creating in The idea that you don't need to be a. Dedicate yourself to intense workouts or invest countless hours at the fitness center too. How to be perceived as physically appealing. Truly catches attention is when a guy takes. Taking care of himself and staying active. Keeping a strong stance and flowing with. It's easy for people to notice when a man is carrying himself with resilience even in nuance. Methods, be it your posture or how, the way you move or the manner in W. Hit you greet others. Those subtle hints convey a lot about your overall energy. Consider a man. Similar to Thomas 69, he never considered. He considers himself to be quite fit, but he always made it a point to enjoy the mornings. Takes regular walks and maintains his. The body was in motion, and he had no idea just how significant that was. That was significant until one day a woman she casually mentioned in her 50s, I hope to have that much energy when I get to your age. Initially, he dismissed it as merely a respectful remark, but then he began observing a trend where women occasionally tend to, the younger would enhance his strength. The way he carries himself, or the fact that he appears so lively and involved in life. It wasn't about possessing the skills of an athlete. It was all about how he presented himself. That's due to individuals particularly. Attraction goes beyond just physical appearance for women. They're attracted to the flow of energy and the silent indicators of a man's well-being, who remains engaged, who maintains his activity. Moving with assurance and fluidity radiates an allure that can't be resisted. It might be feasible to overlook and consider the approach. How do you present yourself when you take a seat? Do you slouch or maintain good posture? Own the room with your presence. Do you navigate with intention or do you appear burdened by the passage of time? The finer points might appear insignificant, yet they influence the way others see you as someone who stands confidently, navigating with grace, and effortlessly captures focus. It's also important to mention that fitness doesn't simply display through your physical presence. It's shown in your vibe, your mindset, and even the manner in which you participate in discussions. If individuals frequently make comments such as you resemble someone who remains engaged or appears more youthful, consider it a signal that they are acknowledging an aspect of yourself that delves deeper than just appearances. So have you ever heard someone say that you appear powerful or that you possess amazing energy? Don't dismiss it as insignificant. It's important. One of the most evident indicators that you belong to a certain group. Charming older gentlemen, regardless of your feelings. Check it out for yourself if you're still tuned in this clip and uncovering these revelations. Your input is appreciated, so please share your thoughts on number 6 below. To show me you're present, let's continue. Heading to number 7. Ladies chuckle at your humor is all about the jokes, even the corny ones. Among the most overlooked yet impactful signs of appeal in females. Find humor in your jokes, even the ones that are cheesy or straightforward. That's a obvious indication that they appreciate having you around. And even more crucially, they discover you. Captivating laughter goes beyond. Discovering humor is a communal experience. Engagement as a means of building relationships. When a woman truly finds something funny, you mention it's not solely focused on the punchline. It's centered on her emotions and experiences in that environment. She will find you captivating, inviting, and easy to be around. She stands out much more. Probably going to appreciate your sense of humor, even if it's not anything revolutionary to consider. The moments you've shared a laugh in a gathering. Perhaps you discarded a timeless piece. How about a lighthearted pun or a quick one-liner? Expected, but rather than turning her eyes sparkled as she laughed, perhaps even leaning in closer. Lean in a bit closer, I brushed your arm as she laughed or replied with a playful, give a cheerful nod while grinning. These minor organic responses aren't just indications that she appreciated what you said. It's amusing, there's signs that she likes it. Your company should think about someone like Henry, 73, who consistently developed a routine of creating playful and fun jokes in discussion. He never gave much thought to it until he came to understand that women, in particular, those he discovered captivating, appeared to find humor in his jokes more times than not. Initially, he thought they were merely acting courteous, yet gradually he observed women engaged in ongoing discussions with a more involved and appearing too. His face lit up when he expressed what Henry held back. What I came to understand was that his humor was effective. It was more than just entertaining. Building a connection through humor is appealing, as it conveys assurance, insight, and a sense of calm. It conveys individuals that you don't approach life to, truly that you feel at ease with, discovering your true self and embracing what brings you happiness. Even the simplest moments for women in. I especially value individuals who have the ability to create. Make them laugh effortlessly, guys, who can craft something fun and delightful. Environment without the pressure to wow others. It doesn't imply you need to be. Being a stand-up comedian isn't just about hitting the ideal comedic notes, about embracing your true self and expressing experience a moment of joy with someone. If you've observed that females react favorably to your wit, even in its most straightforward form, playful perspective, consider it a signal there. They appreciate your company and feel comfortable surrounding you, and in some way they discover you're captivating, so the next time you create a punchline and enjoy the sound of laughter, particularly from a woman who appears to be involved in the engagement with you, don't overlook it. It could simply be a matter of courtesy. One of the most evident indicators so far that you possess a charm that often goes unnoticed. You're still enjoying this content, and I hope you find these lessons valuable. Drop a comment as the 7th one below to share your thoughts with me. Glad you're here. Let's get things wrapped up. Let's conclude with some final reflections as we bring this to a close. Take a moment to reflect on the video. 7 indicators we've delved into. Perhaps you've identified a few of these traits within yourself, or maybe you've begun to envision yourself revealed in a fresh perspective. Appeal goes beyond just being young. It's all about being present and exuding confidence. The impact you have on others when they're all around you. Many individuals experience existence oblivious to the extent of their uniqueness. They think that just because they're older, their allure has diminished, when in truth, it has only progressed, and women are aware of the changes. You exude the confidence, initiative, and the enthusiasm you contribute to a space. They notice the effort you invest in the manner in which you engage with confidence and self-assuredness. That is something that develops over time. So if you've ever questioned your charm, keep this in mind. Your appeal isn't quantified by the count of lines on your skin or the shade of your hair. It's quantified through the admiration you inspire, the discussions you ignite, and the manner individuals sense a certain energy when you are around. Traits that younger men struggle to possess. Emulate knowledge, growth, and the confidence that sets you apart. What caught your attention the most? Which of these signs do you notice the most? Yourself, or which option resonates with you? We're excited to embrace the journey ahead. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so to drop a comment below. Here's one insight I picked up today, and your strategy for incorporating it into implement in your daily life. Your ideas are crucial for us, so feel free to sharing them while reading your comments brings. We can find inspiration and support. If you liked this video and thought it was, I'd really appreciate your support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your encouragement fuels our passion to keep producing engaging material designed to educate and motivate you. Thank you for tuning in, and we can't wait to see you again. Looking forward to catching you in the next upload.